What's good, fam? What's good? I.O.B.A. I'm TC. So, I got to get back into my workout groove. But before I do, I got to say a little bit on this interview I saw this morning before I went to work. This interviewer from CNN, Victor Blackwell, that's his name, yeah, was interviewing Simone Sanders. Simone Sanders, Joe Biden's senior advisor, campaign advisor, the one that turncoated from Bernie Sanders to Joe Biden. First thing he asked her was, "Why did you switch from Joe Biden, from Bernie Sanders to Joe Biden?" Because 2 years ago she was rocking with Bernie, now she with Joe. She never really answered that question, not really. She just went on to some, canned answer because she know a lot of people gonna be asking her that shit. So she got an answer out already in the box, right? So then he started asking her about that crime bill from 1994 that Joe Biden wrote and Bill Clinton signed off on, the one that we've been talking about for a while. The crime bill that was supposed to be tougher than anything the Republicans had. As a matter of fact, Joe Biden, in defense of that crime bill, said words to the effect of, "We do everything but hang people for jaywalking." He actually said that shit in defense of that crime bill when he was trying to demonstrate to the Republicans how tough the Democratic crime bill was. We do everything except hang people for jaywalking. So check it. When they write a draconian crime bill like that, a crime bill where they build new prisons, add new cops, add new DAs and judges and all of this shit, where do you think they're going to get the new criminals from? They're going to create them. And they're going to create them by over-policing the black community, which is what they do. But anyway, he asked her about that shit, right? And, she went to hemming and hawing because he also said, Joe Biden also said that crime bill did not contribute to mass incarceration. And it's a lie because the president who signed the bill even said that fucking crime bill contributed to mass incarceration. Even Bill Clinton said that shit. And everybody with two brain cells to rub together knows that crime bill exploded the prison population. Well, that and them flooding the black neighborhoods with all of that cocaine and shit, that helped too, So Victor, he pressed her, and she said some shit about, that bill wasn't perfect, and some of the provisions in the bill caused an overcorrection, and I'm thinking to myself, overcorrection, bitch, overcorrection. I mean, if you driving right, and you doing 50 miles an hour, and you swerve to try to get out of the way of something in the way you're in traffic, right, in the road or something, and you do an overcorrection, you're gonna slam into the motherfucking guardrail. You're gonna tear up the car, the guardrail, and probably your ass, and anybody else's ass who happens to be in the car. That's what an overcorrection does, and that's what happened with that crime bill's overcorrection. It tore up the asses and the neighborhoods and the lives of thousands of black people. Them motherfuckers still sitting in jail behind that shit. And all she said was, it wasn't perfect. Yeah, it was an overcorrection. So she don't have no explanation for that shit. And then she did a piss poor job of explaining it. Simone, just off rip, will go wherever the goddamn money's at. We already know that when she switched from Bernie Sanders to Joe Biden. But keep sticking her ass out there and putting microphones in her face. And while you're doing all that, get ready for another 4 years of Donald Trump. Because if they keep putting her out there and she can't handle these fucking questions, and she can't because she got to lie, well then Joe Biden gonna lose. And Joe Biden is the one that the Democratic National Committee want to run against Donald Trump. Because Joe Biden is not going to change shit. They don't want Tulsi Gabbard. They don't want motherfucking Bernie Sanders. They don't want Elizabeth Warren. They might want Kamala Harris. But Joe Biden is the guy they're pushing. And all of these black people who think that Joe Biden is going to get them 4 more years of Barack Obama policy. First, Barack Obama policy was bullshit. And second, that ain't what's going to happen. So, there you have it. You got Aunt Jemima out there. Oh, yeah, and then stumping for Joe Biden. And they in Pennsylvania. She was in Philly. Now, I've been to Philadelphia. Philadelphia's got a large black population. I don't know how many of them black people woke. I don't know how many of them black people understand what's really happening in this country. And I don't know how many of them are down with ADOS. I don't know how many of them are supportive of our push for reparations. I don't know. But I hope that there's some there that can get in her face and go to them rallies and them town halls and ask them tough questions. I really do. Because she can't answer them. You know what I mean? And she gonna, try to blow people off left and right, but she ain't really gonna answer those questions. She ain't gonna answer any questions about tangibles for black people. And the real reason Joe Biden is in Pennsylvania is because he's trying to win back them goddamn rednecks that live in Pennsylvania that voted for Donald Trump. The PWT vote. The white working class vote. That's what he in Pennsylvania trying to do. He not really in Pennsylvania trying to get them black people from Philly. I think that they've already pretty much given up on the black vote because we keep throwing the word tangibles in their face and we keep asking for reparations. So the blackest thing about the Biden campaign is Simone Sanders, Aunt Jemima monkey ass. So that's what I think about that interview with Simone. And that dude, he pressed her hard. Victor Blackwell, he pressed her hard. And she failed that interview. She got an F on that shit. Anyway, that's it for now, y'all. Go check out the interview. It's easy to find. It's easy to find. And then check out what Professor Black Truth had to say about it. He got a long, hour-long podcast. Me, you know me, I keep my shit short. But stay vigilant. Stay on this motherfucker. This Joe Biden dude. Because he's a foul individual. And any sellout that's backing him, get on their ass too, Simone. Any sellout that's backing him, get on their ass too. Because Joe Biden is not your friend. I said it before and I'm going to keep saying it. So that's it for now, y'all. I'll catch y'all on the next one. TC, and I'm out.